Welcome to Season 2 of Coffee with Cabinet here at Donkey Coffee and Espresso. I'm here with the VP of People, Brody Gilliand. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Really excited to be here.
Yeah, we're really excited to be here too. So I just want to talk a little bit about kind of our structure because we're using the term cabinet. So cabinet is the group of people between the co-chairs and the directors. So they kind of lead small groups of teams to kind of facilitate Schey activities. So Brody again is the VP of People. So do you just want to give me a little bit of information about your position and who kind of reports to you?
Yeah, so for the VP of People, I oversee our recruitment process, our entire onboarding process, and our diversity efforts within the Schey. So I have a director of recruitment, Alyssa, that reports to me. We oversee everything for recruitment. So the first couple weeks of the semester is always really crazy with that. The director of onboarding, Delaney, and the director of prospects both lead those two groups throughout a 2-month onboarding process, making sure all of our new members are meeting all necessary requirements to become full members in the Schey. And then finally, Timmy, our director of diversity, really trying to help educate the Schey and show the importance of diversity and help to teach everybody on that side of things, as that's a growing area of information.
Yeah, for sure. So you mentioned Temi, the Director of Diversity. Can you tell me a little bit about like some coming events and some things that are coming up with diversity?
Yeah, absolutely. So Timmy's actually taking it upon herself to open up some new activities within the area of diversity. So in the past, diversity really focused on major diversity. So we were looking at different majors around the university when we were looking to recruit. Now we have a separate director that is focusing mainly on that. So Timmy has transformed her role into ethnic diversity and everything, the different types of people in the university. And so with that, we have 2 diversity luncheons where we usually have one internally led, sometimes by our director, or sometimes by Lisa Beeler, who oversees diversity from a faculty standpoint. This year it's going to be Sly Mata, our new director of diversity and inclusion for the College of Business, so we're really excited for that. And then the second diversity luncheon is usually led by a corporate partner that we bring down that talks about a different theme each semester. So beyond that, we're actually going to do a 3rd diversity luncheon with partnering with the College of Business, so no longer just Schey students. We're opening up to everyone. That's going to be led by Gartner. And then finally, the 4th idea that Timmy's come up with is called the Diversity Meet and Greet. So we're going to get a group of Schey students and a bunch of multicultural organizations all together, and it's going to be led by Damian Wright from Intuit. And so we're really excited about all of these new ideas and all of these new activities that we're going to be doing. I think it's going to be really great for the Schey.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely important to have like that diversity, and I know that Temi has been really passionate about it, and she talks about it all the time whenever we hang out. But she's awesome.
Absolutely.
So, do you kind of want to talk about some of the achievements that you've already had for this semester?
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely one of the biggest ones that we've come up to was our recruitment effort. So we set a pretty high goal for this spring, and Alyssa absolutely killed it. The entire time from the moment she stepped into her position in the end of 2018, she was on the ball. She was doing everything she possibly could to succeed, and she broke the recruitment record in Schey history. She beat her goal, and everybody was super happy with the number that we got. We had a ton of great applicants and hired in an entire new class of students. So we're really excited about that. Definitely reached our goal there and showed that there is another level that we can reach. And so that's constant growth, and we're really excited to see what we can do in that area next semester. As soon as they get hired in, then Delaney and Ross start working really hard. So we have 87 new hires and 29 prospects. So our goals for those are usually to keep around 95%. We know you can't keep every single student that comes in, but we want to keep that retention rate super, super high so we can have high grade quality applicants for all of our partners that are coming in and recruiting from us. So that is really important to us. We're in the midst of that right now. They have their 2nd meeting tonight. They've already been through the career fair and the mock career fair, so everything's going well. Delaney and Ross are keeping both groups on track, and we're really excited to hire those students in the next month or so. And then we talked a lot about Timmy and all of her new goals. So definitely doing a lot of new things in her role, but I'm excited to see how everything turns out and some of the doors she opens for next year.
Yeah, for sure. So besides kind of, you talked about like the recruitment goal that you guys had. Besides the recruitment goal, what kind of goals do you have for like the end of the semester and then maybe for the fall semester?
Yeah, so definitely everything that I mentioned before from the director standpoint, but for myself, I want to develop these strong leaders into even better. So next year after fall semester, I'll no longer be in leadership. I'll be about to graduate, moving on. So one of my big goals is to have these leaders as strong as possible at the time they leave. So the way that I lead them is I try to make sure that they're constantly being pushed. I'm trying to make sure that they're always supported by me, but they're taking risks and they're having experiences that are going to make them stronger. So in the future, the Schey will have a strong leadership. And I definitely would say that goes for all VPs and the co-chairs. They're really trying to develop the young students, so the Schey will continue to be strong year in year on. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I know that you are involved in Sales Cats. Do you kind of want to go into some details of what you did before you were VP, as well as some other involvement that you were in the Schey?
Yeah, so I was actually the director of onboarding previous to this role. So with that, I led all of the new hires and prospects through 2 months of onboarding, at the exact same as Delaney's doing right now. So that was a really great experience. That was challenging, but definitely helped me in a lot of different areas. I've been involved in multiple different things. I did first impressions quite a bit. I still help out with that sometimes. Love meeting the new corporate partners that are thinking about becoming corporate partners with the Schey. That's always a fun time. But one of the new things that I did was I joined Sales Cats. So I accepted a sales internship for this summer, and I decided that I wanted to be a part of the competitive selling team. I knew that being on that team would push me and would allow me to develop skills in a competitive atmosphere, which I felt would really, really help me for this summer. So far, I've really enjoyed it. It's been challenging because I'm in the room with a bunch of people who've been doing it for 3 years, and that's kind of tough to try and get up to them, but it's good, it's pushing me. I'm learning so much in that, and I'm really excited to see how that can develop me and how that can allow me to be as effective as I can in my internship this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. So you did call it your internship. So where are you going besides, where are you going for your internship, and then what are you going to do after that?
Yeah, so for my internship, I'll be working with Gartner in Fort Myers, Florida, doing sales. So I'll be down there with, I think, around 300 other interns. So that's going to be a big experience from last summer when I was the only intern in the entire company.
Yeah, it'll be warm too.
Right. It'll be very warm. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Gartner is a phenomenal company. Their internship is really impressive to me, and it's exactly what I wanted. It was, when I was making that decision, I chose that company because of what I know that they can do for me, and I'm really excited about everything that I'll have the opportunity to do down there and all the people that I'll get to meet. And I really thank the Schey for setting me up with this opportunity, because they make it so easy for us to get jobs and internships, and that's just super valuable.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. And to the Schey.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.